Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Miguel Mendez, Marketing Specialist here at Unravel Data. And before we get started, there are 3 housekeeping reminders that I would like to cover. The first is, throughout the webinar, please drop your questions into the question box, and we'll do our best to answer them live or respond via email if we're short on time. If you submit one of the top 10 questions during this event as ranked by one of our fantastic panelists, you'll earn some cool Unravel swag. Additionally, this webinar will be available instantly on demand to listen to at your leisure, so feel free to pause or replay as needed. And lastly, help us improve. Share your feedback on the session by rating this webinar, and let us know if there are any other topics you'd like to hear about. All right, that covers it. So with the reminders out of the way, the floor is all yours.
Hi, my name is Clinton Ford, VP of Product Marketing at Unravel, and I'm joined today by Dave Berry, Principal Solutions Engineer. Today, we're going to discuss data observability and FinOps for high-volume users of Google Cloud BigQuery. We will show you how you can accelerate time to value with AI that is purpose-built for BigQuery. So here's a look at our agenda. We'll start by taking a look at some of the top challenges to achieving time to value with data analytics and AI. Next, we will review the options for data observability and FinOps. Then I will share an overview of Unravel. At that point, I will hand it over to Dave Berry to share a demo of Unravel for BigQuery. Next, we will answer some of your questions and then share how you can get started. So Luis Carlos Cruz Huertas is the head of automation and infrastructure for DBS Big Data, AI, and Analytics at DBS Bank, the largest bank in Singapore and Southeast Asia, with over 280 branches in Asia. Like many organizations moving their data workloads to the cloud, the company soon found that its cloud data costs were very rapidly rising to unacceptable levels. Data analytics are core to the business, but the cost of its cloud data workloads was simply getting too unpredictable and expensive. Cloud data expenses had to be brought under control. So Luis is not the only one facing this challenge. More than half of companies are struggling to deliver time to value. Why is that? Well, first, they don't have the staff. A shortage of talent means companies are not getting the full value from their data because they don't have enough skilled resources to deliver. Next, their skilled engineers spend too much time doing toilsome work. Data engineering and data ops teams are bogged down in non-value added work that does not drive business results. IDC reported that broken data pipelines are the second biggest reason why AI projects fail. And their cloud data costs are out of control. Companies can't determine a reliable ROI that makes sense because they can't manage it or forecast outcomes. They're unable to optimize data workloads. Organizations find it's difficult to get the most out of their cloud data platforms. They're unable to optimize data pipeline code to improve workload efficiency and get the lowest possible cost. So together, these are some of the biggest challenges that are holding organizations back from being able to maximize the positive impact of data for their business, to fully achieve the innovation and efficiencies that they need from their data. And without solving for these things, they run the risk of falling behind because data is what is driving success. And if you get behind, it's hard to catch up. So data observability and FinOps help optimize 2 big categories, productivity and cost efficiency. So under productivity, it helps boost your capacity by shifting left with self-service so more engineers can participate effectively and enable everybody to do more no matter what their skill level and deliver more value-added work. In terms of cost efficiency, it gives teams visibility and control, otherwise known as governance, with guardrails, showback, chargeback, and budgets. And they can optimize code and workloads to get the lowest possible cost. So something to think about, are any of these challenges of particular interest to you and your team? Have you already started to address those challenges? So companies who buy Unravel often start with homegrown tools developed in-house and based on open source software, but these are difficult to use and require a really skilled team. As they experience the need for more regular and consistent reporting, they frequently turn to built-in tooling and instrumentation from cloud service and cloud data platform providers. But these tools often lack the granularity needed for data platform showback and chargeback. Then, as their cloud usage rapidly expands, they turn to third-party generalist tools. But these typically lack the full data stack visibility. And as the data platform grows to support data and AI pipelines and applications, they tend to adopt purpose-built data observability tools to enable productivity, performance, and cost efficiency. So, depending on your goals and priorities, here are some criteria to help guide your decision around an ideal data observability and FinOps solution. These are elements of a solution that have worked for many of our customers, and the goal is to describe your perfect solution, and this will later help you as you make choices about which options make the most sense to pursue to achieve your desired outcomes. So Unravel is the only AI-powered data observability and FinOps platform that enables you to shift left, enabling self-service for your entire team, enable everyone, experts and non-experts, to be more productive with AI insights that free teams up from all the manual work and rework that hurt productivity, optimize the performance of your data and AI pipelines, and gain visibility into the costs to help ensure the efficiency is optimal to achieve your business goals. So on the left in this diagram is your enterprise cloud data analytics platform. And on the right, you'll see the Unravel solution ingests telemetry, and then the AI insights engine is able to provide insights to help your team members of all skill levels to participate and effectively improve performance, reliability, and efficiency. So as we mentioned, Luis works at DBS Bank, and DBS Bank discovered that managing their data platform was not easy because their data platform is not only running in production, but they are launching a lot of new innovation every month. So they needed a way to give their users self-service insights to address code deficiencies, to support tens of thousands of ML models and over 40,000 data jobs. With Unravel's purpose-built AI, the platform team is able to give their users insights to help them learn and to evaluate their code before it goes into production. Unravel is the most proven data observability and FinOps platform. We're a FinOps Foundation member, named Best Data Tool and Platform of 2023 as part of the annual Cody Awards, named to the Big Data 100 list for the 5th consecutive year, and among the inaugural group of coolest data observability companies of 2023, and also named by Gartner as a sample vendor for both data observability and augmented FinOps. So now it's my pleasure to introduce you to Dave Barry, Principal Solutions Engineer at Unravel, for a demo of Unravel for BigQuery. Thank you, Dave.
So with Unravel monitoring your BigQuery estate, you can get a granular breakdown of all of the cost that's being occurred across all of your user base and how that's broken out across different things like the compute or the storage. So you can understand what that breakout is, where your cost is really being associated, getting a good understanding of what different enterprise editions or enterprise plus editions are actually costing you and where they would be more beneficial to be utilized. And then you can really just start to get the full breakdown of everything that happens under that as well. So looking at your different types of storage tiering and how much you're actually spending on those. And then later we'll get onto the insights where you can actually see what would be a more beneficial tiering or project to be utilizing for any of your cost saving remediation that you want to be looking into. So this is also where you can start to get that nice chargeback of every different project across your BigQuery estate, understanding exactly who's running what, where, when, and how, and what cost that's occurring. And then you can start seeing the difference between things like your on-demand costs versus your actual capacity forecasts and really what's going on there. So at the core of Unravel as well is where we start to look into each and every individual application. This can start to identify problematic jobs of long-running, high-cost anomaly detection, which is also built into all of our alerting functionality. So you can really get that understanding of, I want to have predictive analysis based on different thresholds that you want to set. So if anyone runs a query that costs more than $100, you can actually have that alerted back into your incident management systems and understand what's causing those problems. Unravel will then be able to identify all of the inefficiencies, making things like mean time to resolution much faster. This is really where you can get that breakdown of understanding what you can do to alter the way a job performs and how you can really benefit from the insights that Unravel is going to provide you. When we actually start looking into those insights, we have a full, deep, rich list of everything that you can change across your infrastructure or your queries to actually get better performance and reduce the cost and make sure that things are hitting SLAs and making sure that they're completing on time. We can start looking at things like, what are your reservation insights? What is the most impactful thing that you could do to change? So you can actually start looking at changing into different reservations, and we give you the direct recommendation of what you should be doing to change there. Getting a breakdown of what are the most common problems across all of my user queries and what we should do to resolve those, and then starting to look into things as well, such as the scheduler query insights, where you can actually understand what the problems there are as well. And then if you're actually looking at things like a project insights, this is where we'll be able to give you direct recommendations again on exactly what you should be setting your quota limits to a project level and a user level. Obviously, this was just a quick high-level overview. More than happy to give you a deeper rundown. Thank you.
Thank you so much for that demo, Dave. So now let's take a few minutes to answer your questions about Unravel for BigQuery. Okay, looking at the list here, looks like a couple of questions have come in. First of all, are cloud compute and storage costs included in BigQuery? And the answer is yes. BigQuery is serverless, so that means that you not only you don't need to deploy compute or storage. BigQuery pricing includes both your compute and storage costs, and those depend on the type of analysis, the type and amount of storage, data ingestion, and other factors. So you can reserve compute capacity to reduce processing costs. And you can estimate BigQuery costs online using the Google Cloud pricing calculator. And you can learn more about this topic in a new blog post that we've recently published on our website. If you go to the resources tab on our main navigation at unraveldata.com, you'll see a recent post called Understanding BigQuery Cost. And that walks you through a few different scenarios about pricing and how you can estimate potential savings. Okay, here's another question that came in. Does Unravel support the new BigQuery editions pricing? Oh, great question. Yes. Unravel does support both on-demand compute pricing and BigQuery editions. So for example, Unravel can help you improve cost efficiency by recommending a different pricing plan. So Unravel can also recommend the minimum and the maximum slot settings depending on your workload. Okay, and then here's another question that's come in. How does Unravel help when migrating to Google Cloud BigQuery? Oh, okay, excellent. So Unravel provides granular insights, recommendations, and automation for before, during, and after your migration from Spark, Hadoop, and other data platforms to BigQuery. Unravel for BigQuery is a complete data observability platform, so that will help you tune and troubleshoot and cost optimize and ensure that you have data quality on BigQuery. And Unravel provides AI-powered recommendations and automated actions and alerts to enable intelligent optimization of data pipelines and data applications. So you can learn more about cloud migration scenarios by taking a look at our website, unraveldata.com. And under the product menu, look at the cloud migration use case page. There'll be some more details there. Excellent questions. Thank you so much for these. And we look forward to answering additional questions that I didn't get to in this brief overview. Now, in terms of getting started, as a next step, recommend that you go ahead and visit our website, unraveldata.com. And you can actually create a free Unravel for BigQuery account at this URL here shown on this slide. So visit the website, go ahead and click on that to get started for free. And then if you have other questions, please feel free to reach out to us through that form or the contact form so that we can have your account executive reach out and answer those. Thank you so much for your time today, and look forward to helping you achieve time to value with Unravel for BigQuery.